Hi, my name is Lizzie Petherbridge, and what I chose to look into for the career assessment was being a high school guidance counselor. Um, at the end of my education, I hoped to be a family therapist, but I thought with just having the limitation of a bachelor's degree, I've always wondered what the requirements would be to be a high school guidance counselor. And I actually really loved what I discovered. Um, the flexibility with working in the public school system is really nice. You know, as most of us know, you have summer vacations, winter breaks, holidays, and that really is nice to have time with your family. And also just provides good security that your job's going to be there every year for the most part. And schools are almost always in need of teachers. And so that was really nice. It's also a family friendly environment. Since you're working with children and adolescents, there's a lot of flexibility there, a lot of understanding. Most people have families and are kind about that. And then the income is not great. It's not the most high paying job. It never is to work in public school systems. But that's not always the most important thing. There are a lot of other factors that play into our lives about when we choose jobs. And education wise, um, you have to have a bachelor's degree and a certificate that allows you to work in the public school system. And it is becoming more common that a master's degree is required, but there are still some occupations you can find with just a bachelor's degree, so that's good. And let's see here. One thing that I really loved when I was learning more about this job is that it allows you to really become connected with a lot of different children and with some different adolescents. And I think that's a really rewarding position to be in, to really affect students' lives and children's lives is a really rewarding job. I actually, one of the reasons I was interested in this is because when I was in high school, I was really struggling with some things in my family and just with what I wanted to do with my life. And my guidance counselor was really motivating and really helped me to realize that this was my life and that I could make my own choices with it and do what I wanted. And he really motivated me to apply to colleges, to get good grades, and to be really active in my high school experience so that I would have more opportunities. And I think it was really his pressure and his positive influence that helped me realize that I really could have big dreams and do what I wanted to do. And he had a big impact on me in my life, and I've always been really touched and grateful for that. And so I think sometimes we underestimate how much of a part these people play in our future children's or the children that we have in their lives now. Because, you know, they're with their kids almost more than we are. They're with them every day, 5 days a week. And those guidance counselors help them to apply to colleges, help them to get active in their school, help them to make good grades, help them to assess their skills and their abilities so that they know what they want to do with their lives, so that they can have dreams and have things to aim for. And I think that's probably the most appealing thing to me about the work is that you are in these students' lives every day and you're helping them to overcome the barriers that they have created for themselves or that their families have created, and you're helping to break those down and help them realize what they're capable of. And that is a beautiful thing because you're actually changing their lives and they're going to go out and change the world. And even though that maybe sounds a little bit corny, I really believe that that's true. You know, the children are always the future. They're always the future generation. And if we don't pay attention to them, I mean, we're lost. And so I think that is one of the things that's most appealing to me is that you really get to affect these kids and get to be with them. And even though that is very difficult because high school age kids are not the easiest to work with, I think it's a really admirable job and something to really aspire for. So that is why I chose to learn more about being a high school guidance counselor. And I think that's it.